Do you know that the way you talk impacts your communication and relationship more than the words you speak? People easily get disinterested by monotonous and boring speech.
Hello Aman, so how was the training today?
It was really boring. The speaker was so monotonous. I almost went to sleep.
Ha, his voice lacked vocal variety, I think.
Vocal variety? What is that?
Vocal variety is a combination of pitch, tone, volume and rate in your speech.
That's interesting. What do these mean?
To understand pitch, think of music. It has high and low notes, as do people's voices. Everyone's voice has a natural pitch, like Rita has a higher pitch than you because women tend to have higher pitch than men's. Also, everybody has a pitch range. When the range is very small, the effect is monotonous.
What is tone then?
Tone is the emotion that is carried by our voice. It is not the words, but how we say them.
Oh, I understand. So when we speak expressively, we fill or energize our words appropriately.
Yes, exactly. So, your trainer was probably putting very little energy into his speech, no matter what he was saying, and that is what made it sound flat.
Yes, he spoke in the same tone throughout.
Now in contrast, someone whose speech is overflowing with energy sounds exuberant or enthusiastic. Now tell me, do you find any difference between your voice and mine?
Yes, I speak softly and you are always loud.
Yes, how loudly or quietly you speak is called volume. Some people are habitually loud like me and others are soft like you, regardless of what they speak.
So what does one do to avoid sounding soft all the time?
It depends on how you control your volume.
Ah, interesting. I will try that from now onwards.
First, you should project your voice. It's not only about speaking louder, but also speaking with more resonance. It can be achieved with practice. Of course, if you're speaking to a big audience, you would need to use a microphone. Third is how you pronounce your words. It is remarkable how your volume can go up considerably by focusing on your pronunciation. Fourth is the good posture. You should stand tall and lean slightly forward. Your voice will carry farther. Fifth, vary your volume, speaking for any length of time at the same volume, whether loud or soft, puts people to sleep. Just as gestures and body movement create visual interest, varying your volume creates vocal interest. Sixth, emphasize target words or phrases by speaking louder or softer as appropriate. Seventh, mirror emotional content with volume changes. For example, when sharing a sad story, your volume should naturally drop. Conversely, when sharing a story which has action or surprise, your volume should increase, building to a climax. Eighth, finish your sentences strongly. Most speakers make the mistake of going really soft at the end of sentences because they are so busy looking back at their notes.
Yes, and the audience may miss the last word or two at the end of the sentences, thus weakening the impact of the speech.
Correct.
Ninth, start loud. It's not a strict rule, but generally a good idea to open a notch louder than average. It grabs attention and demonstrates enthusiasm.
Last but not the least, end your speech loudly to sound confident. This is especially true in a persuasive or motivational speech. Now, let me tell you about the rate or pace of your speech. How fast or slow do you speak is known as rate. Do you know the effect of slowing down or speeding up your speech deliberately?
No.
Actually, how fast or slow you speak alters the listener's perception of your topic.
That is so interesting, Raj. Thank you for this useful gyan. I'm definitely going to apply this from now.
Now that you know the formula of keeping vocal variety, enhance your voice by using pitch, tone and volume at the right rate to make your speeches enjoyable for your audiences.